Oh, here, I have it. That's the teams there.
Come on, Nazi, I saw you when you're talked out there.
There's a shoe on the radio today.
That's me. Talking about your Uncle Davey.
Yeah.
You remember him, you do? Of course you do. What age are you now, 8 or 9?
You
Oh, yeah.
I'm 11.
I go out with that.
Beg your pain. I'm not. I'm 11. I was 11 there last Monday.
Oh, I'll be putting the camera down like that, look. No,
Leo looks a tank.
I'll get a grand here. If you go back small one, it starts, you know.
Have the hook, though.
Yeah, but go back small.
There's 5 pounds in there, though. Hear that, Davey?
Let's get a focus, I think.
Well, Mick,
You're not bad. Yeah, I want to focus the team then.
Mick, you were Paddy John McDermott Sports.
They were down there. She's wearing a black and white. Do you know who she is, Dave? You know who she is? Yeah, she is. Sister and sister.
Come into peace now, this is last week. Well, the time,
Oh, I heard that voice before, yeah. And I believe it too, yeah.
and she lives here. She's there.
I remember hearing that voice.
Oh, yes. No circle out.
Gusty.
Circle on the line.
Which should have been on that. Okay, should have got you. The last thing I ever did. How bad it'll turn out now in the end?
Hey, the cameras are here to look at you. There he goes. Gustin, centre half.
That's some touch, Fla.
Hey, don't push it too far in front of him. Come on, Gus. Gustin.
No, Liam and the other Scully Razor.
Now, hold on, we'll get...
Brian Green never shut up.
No.
He's very surprising, really, isn't it? Banana, will you take off the glasses? And take off the 70s togs as well. Yes, a very good evening and welcome here to Abbey Cartron, the scene of many great Paddy Clabby Cup finals over the years, and indeed a ground on which the late great David Flaherty played on many, many occasions for his beloved All Blacks and of course also for Longford Town over the years. Indeed, at one stage played on this ground in an FAI Cup quarter-final win against Newcastle West before eventually watching his side Longford Town going down in the FAI Cup final against Derry City. This evening it's the final time that his life will be celebrated at senior level. The memory of his death here, the David Flaherty Memorial Cup being played for the very last time at senior level. And indeed we just look at the referee, Paddy Nolan, who is all set for a very entertaining game, I'm sure. And I'm sure he let a lot of things go this evening that he wouldn't have let go in the past, and I'd be one to vouch for that. I remember being booked by Paddy for waving at the crowd one evening. But Paddy Nolan is the referee. So as I said, the referee Paddy Nolan just about ready to get this game underway. Ozzie Hackett is the linesman on this near side, and delighted to be joined in the commentary position by Mick O'Connolly. Mick, this is it's a very big occasion for David Flaherty's memory. I suppose the final time to see this game played at senior level in Longford.
Yeah, it's a good thing to see old players and young players here today in Abbey Carton. See Donagh Sweeney there, he put on an awful lot of weight, and Paddy Joe and Banana over there, who takes the game very serious, and they will be taking it very serious here today because they'll want the All Blacks to win here today.
I know well they will. I was just surprised, Mick, that maybe it wouldn't have been nice to finish it maybe with All Blacks versus Valentines. You didn't get involved behind it this year.
No, there's a lot of people said that, but sure, like they never really got on together anyway at the best of times. So there could have been a bit of a row, so that they decided to have the All Blacks against the young All Blacks.
Well, that's fair enough, I suppose. And of course, they also wanted to keep the trophy, and they know that this way is probably one of the only ways they would keep it, because it'll be with the All Blacks no matter what happens.
Well, that's it too, like, and it's probably the only trophy they'll ever win again anyway, like, so. You know what I mean?
Okay, Mick, game is underway. Robbie Stokes gets it back to Kevin Kelly. Klinger-Klein slips it into Robbie Stokes. Nice turn. Zach Hackett gets a boot in there, but it's still with the Red Blacks, we'll call them. The Red Blacks against the All Blacks. Liam Killeen clearing his lines. Tony Sweeney fouled by Kevin Kelly. Free in. Tony Sweeney receives a quick one from Zach Hackett. Tony steps inside. Klinger-Klein still Tony into Zach. The old experience. Lovely ball inside towards Gusty McDermott. Nice looking cross up goes Sweeney, heads and just left and wide, but a good effort. And a good start indeed from the older All Blacks, as we'll call them. And eventually the head of Tony Sweeney just putting the ball out left and wide. Well, that was a good chance, and Razor Hackett standing in goals this evening. Joe Farrell plays a ball across his own goal mouth to the path of Mark Maloney, one of Davy Fla's greatest friends. Gives it up to Leo Devlin, one of his neighbours. Back to Dahi McNevin. Dahi, under a bit of pressure, plays it down towards Davy Mulligan, who knocks it back for Leo Devlin. A different looking Leo Devlin, it must be said, than what we have seen in the past. Liam Madden does well, comes off his line, gets it out to Liam Killeen. Good challenge from Klinger-Klein, still Klinger. Chance to cross. Still Klinger, lovely looking cross, up goes Madden, knocks it off the post and it's cleared as far only as Robbie Stokes, who gets it back in again, up goes Eamon Nolan. And eventually Liam Killeen gets it out over the sideline, but so far, Mick, end-to-end stuff, a chance at both ends. Tony Sweeney at one end, and Liam Madden making a great save at this end. We think he made a save, he mightn't have got a hand to it at all.
Yeah, he made a great save there, Liam Madden, for a man about 50 years of age. He never lost his touch. And Leo Devlin there, for me, is very surprised, but he became a man who put on an awful lot of weight. He's having a brilliant game so far.
He certainly is. Here comes Liam Killeen for the All Blacks. We'll call it, as I said, the All Blacks against the Red Blacks, but Leo Devlin just stamping in front and getting there ahead of Jock McGrath. Lovely ball from Leo over towards Robbie Stokes, but it's headed clear by Jimmy Shocks. Niall Farrell in as far as Zach Hackett. Zach Hackett for the All Blacks. The older version. Lovely ball again towards Sweeney. He'll do well to keep it in play. Gets the ball across the face of the goal. Dahi McNevin gets ahead to it, knocks it down for Joe Farrell. And Joe clears it off Gusty McDermott. It'll be a throw in for the Reds. Davy Mulligan, member of the newer All Black Brigade. Lovely ball inside towards Kevin Kelly. Kelly again playing it back to Mulligan. He's got Hackett in front of him. Mulligan playing it in towards Klein. Klein does well, takes a lovely touch, gets it under control, looking for support. Good ball in, but again cut out, this time by Chris Clark, and Liam Killeen gets it out to Zach Hackett. The old composure still there with Zach. Jock McGrath takes it down. Finds Niall Farrell. Nice, lovely ball from Niall towards Gusty McDermott, but the first touch was not good, Mickle. And I think Gusty might have injured himself.
He could be there for you know what I mean? Gus, he always was a little bit slower getting onto a ball, really. Do you know what I mean?
Well, certainly on that occasion, the first touch let him down. Here come the Reds once more. Here's Robbie Stokes. Lovely touch from Robbie. Plays the ball inside towards Eamon Nolan. Out comes Liam Madden. Good save. Good save from Liam. Liam Killeen. Here's the Beehive. Paddy Madden. Joe Farrell lets it out. He'll take the throw himself. Foul to be taken by Zach Hackett. Jock McGrath. Back to Zach once more. Lovely touch to Gusty. Again, the first touch lets him down. And Joe Farrell gets it out over the line. And I think this time it did take a touch off Gusty. It'll be a throw to the Red Blacks, as we call them. Up goes Robbie Stokes. Inside towards Kevin, the raw ball, Kelly. Martin Devlin. Lovely ball from Martin towards Malah. Mark Maloney. Again, a nice touch inside. Lovely football from the newer version of the All Blacks. Ball is kept in play by Eamon Nolan, but eventually waved out by Eddie Nevin on the far side. Throw in to the Blacks. Liam Madden. Can't pick it, of course. Now that's a rule in soccer, Micko, that has come in since Liam Madden played. You're surprised that he didn't read the rule book before he came out this evening?
Well, Liam is probably just building too many plans for houses and things. He wouldn't have time to read the book of football anymore.
Well, that's true too, but it'll be a free in. Free in for the Reds. Robbie Stokes is standing over it, so too is Eamon Nolan. Of course, it's indirect, it's inside the penalty area, so they can't score directly from this one. And Paddy Nolan just stepping it out, asking the boys to move back a little bit. Robbie Stokes knocks it down for Klinger Klein, who has an effort. Oh, it's come off the crossbar. And Shamie Devlin, under some pressure, gets the ball clear with some amount of admirable skill. But Joe Farrell gets it back in again, only as far as Jimmy O'Shaughnessy, who gets it clear. Back to Klinger Klein. That was a lovely effort from Klinger. Just coming off the top of the crossbar. Leo Devlin is offside. Liam Madden was off his goal in any case. It'll be a free out. But that was a lovely effort from Klinger Klein. He hasn't lost the old touch, Micko.
No, he's still as good as ever, and he was talking about getting back into the game big time. So himself and Tom Foodie is supposed to be starting up a team in the area league. It's nice to see Tom Foodie here. Flew in from Spain yesterday just to be here for this special occasion.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself.
He's doing very well. He's managing some Spanish team out there now at the moment, and it's nice to see old faces back here in Abbey Carton.
It certainly is. Back with the game. Here's Mala. Mark Maloney gets it down. As far as Martin Devlin. But Devlin put under a bit of pressure by Chris Clark. And the ball has gone out of play on the far side. It'll be a throw in to the All Blacks. We'll call them the Old Blacks instead of the All Blacks. The Old Blacks against the New Blacks. I'm changing it all the time, but I just don't want to confuse Micko. Here's Kevin Kelly for the New Blacks. There's it back inside to Leo Devlin. Looking to play a quick ball over the top. Flag was up, but I don't think that was the right decision from Ozzie Hackett. Ozzie very quick to put the flag up, but I think he was only waving to somebody on the far side, because certainly that was a wrong decision. There was no way there was anybody offside there, Micko.
No, Ozzie Hackett was very wrong there now. For a man who was an official linesman and getting paid for it, it's very wrong what he done there now.
Shouldn't be doing things like that. But anyway, here's Donny Sweeney. A chance to shoot, and he has a good effort, but it's gone out to the right and wide. He's as sharp as ever, is Donny. Hits the van, puts the hands up on the face. I don't think it was in case he broke the window. I think it was just a little bit disappointed with the way he shot. But nonetheless, still scoreless here, but a very entertaining game, it must be said. And it's nice to see that there are still people coming into Abbey Cartron. Perhaps a couple of hundred people here now at this stage. And it's nice and fitting, I suppose, that the last time the Davey Flaherty Cup will be played for at senior level, we'll have a nice crowd to watch proceedings and a lovely evening here in Abbey Cartron. I suppose where it all began for Davey Flaherty back in the mid to late 1980s, the mid 80s as a youth player, and of course the late 80s as a Longford player and an All Blacks player. Mark Maloney clears his lines once more, down as far as Eamon Nolan. Lovely turn from Nolan, looking for Raw Kelly inside. The Raw looking for it. Robbie Stokes decides, I'll wait, I'll take it, puts it back inside, but a lovely tackle from Shamie Devlin. He got in there very quickly to knock that one out over the sideline. Robbie Stokes takes the throw as far as Martin Devlin. Headed clear by Liam Cullen. Niall Farrell into Shamie Devlin once more. Shamie is looking for support, can't find it, gives it straight back to Leo Devlin, and Shamie Devlin just putting in a last gasp tackle that prevented Leo from getting a shot in on Liam Madden. Zach Hackett meanwhile spreads the play over towards Jimmy O'Shaughnessy. A lovely ball from Hackett. O'Shaughnessy touches it on towards Sweeney. Donny Sweeney has a goal, but he took a bit of a jump at that one, Micko. And you know yourself, if that was 10 years ago, he might have put a good cross in.
He would have been a lot better 10 years ago. Donny Sweeney was a great player in the Paddy Cup.
Of course, he played with Valentine's as well.
He did play with Valentine's, and he was asking for too much money, and we had to let him go in at one stage.
But that's true, and that happens in the best of players. Here's Kevin Kelly. He's onside. Kevin plays a ball inside towards Stokes, and the first time ever from Stokes going over the crossbar, but he had time to take it down and perhaps place it. But Robbie Stokes using the outside of his right ankle to flip that one over the crossbar. Liam Madden, cool as a breeze, gets the ball out. Doesn't actually go outside the penalty area, but that doesn't really matter. It was a tough shot a tough shot from there to get it that far for Liam Madden. He's moving on in years. Liam Cullen into Martin Devlin, but Martin, of course, playing for the opposition. Here's Martin coming forward, plays one inside to Robbie Stokes. Lovely turn from Robbie, gets the ball out to Klinger, but Klinger has moved backwards to get to that one. Plays it back inside towards Leo Devlin. Leo and Zach, big tussle here. Zach, it seems, is fitter than Leo. Certainly done well there. Wins the ball. Jimmy O'Shaughnessy looking for support. Plays a nice ball inside towards Sweeney. Dahi McNevin should get there first. Plays it down as far as Mala. Mark Maloney. Nice ball inside Davey Mulligan. Mark Maloney once more. Great ball inside from Maloney towards Robbie Stokes. Still Robbie Stokes. Lovely turn inside from Robbie. He's got support. Martin Devlin also on the far post. Eamon Nolan. Still Martin Devlin, but the effort was not a good one. Well over the crossbar. And another chance gone a-begging there, Miko. And plenty of chances in this game, but so far neither keeper really tested.
Yeah, the young All Blacks look the far better team now, in all fairness, because Robbie Stokes did. I mean, an awful league with Paddy Madden now, in all fairness, putting the ball between his legs.
He certainly did. He made a league about him. There's no doubt about that, Miko. But that's one way of putting it. I hope he's not watching this video, because he'll be looking to claim he'll have a court case against Mick O'Connelly, I'm sure. Jimmy O'Shaughnessy. Bad ball from Jimmy. Cut out by Maloney. Playing a very sound game at left back for the New Blacks. Here's Davey Mulligan. Classy young player on his day. Plays a good ball inside. Lovely effort. Mulligan played it on for himself, but the first time shot from Mulligan, perhaps he could have brought it a bit further. Went well left and wide. We're still waiting for the game's opening goal here in Abbey Cartron. Nice crowd, and they're still coming in, which is, as I said, nice to see. Not quite 10,000, but still a nice crowd. Nice to have it on video. Nice to remember this last ever playing of the Davy Flaherty Memorial Trophy at senior level. Zach Hackett, lovely ball to Donny Sweeney. Hackett is running through, looking for the return. Good looking cross. Up goes Dahi McNevin. Knocks it down, but only as far as Sweeney. Sweeney goes to ground. Gets back up, but by the time he had got back up, the ball was well cleared by Dahi McNevin. Here's Eamon Nolan. Harsh enough tackle from Liam Cullen. That could have caused an injury to the Slashers, man. And I'm only thinking, you see, Slashers, you know what I mean, against, what is it, Schreider or Grattans? I'm not sure.
I'd say hopefully.
Yeah. And you know yourself, these dangerous tackles could be very, you know, when it comes to the championship, Slashers without Nolan.
Yeah, and you think also he could have a bit of cop hand to his linesman now, and him involved in Slashers.
Well, this is it.
You know, seeing his own man kind of getting injured.
Absolutely, a dangerous tackle, a late tackle. Jock McGrath plays one inside again for Gusty McDermott, but back there is Dahi McNevin once more. And this game has been played at an unbelievable pace, Miko. I never saw a faster game here at this level.
This is a far better game, and people expect it to be now. Donny Sweeney in the ball now. He's having a wonderful game for a man at 47 years of age.
He certainly is. I don't know about the age, but I'll tell you one thing, he's having a great game. Robbie Stokes gets a touch. Liam Cullen, Zach Hackett. Back to Liam, being pursued by Robbie Stokes. Shamey Devlin in towards Zach Hackett, takes it down on the chest. He's got Davey Mulligan in front of him, but elects to play it inside towards Chris Clark. Donny Sweeney trying to get it on to Chris Clark, and eventually cleared once more. Mark Maloney. Long ball down, searching out E.P. Nolan and Robbie Stokes, but Liam Madden is quick off his line and clears it. Down towards Jimmy the Shock, the other end. Gets ahead to it, but it's Mark Maloney, the sound left back, who's first there for the New Blacks. Still Maloney. Oh, given away by Dahi McNevin, but back now with Martin Devlin. Martin plays one inside again, but Liam Cullen gets there first. Here's Zach Hackett. Lovely run from Hackett. Oh, he's like a 2-year-old. Hackett plays it inside, comes off the boot of McNevin towards Jock McGrath, but eventually cleared. Zach Hackett unable to get the final shot in. Paddy Beehive is left for dead at that stage. Here comes Thinger Klein. Somebody inside waiting for it is Davey Mulligan, but he's gone into an offside position. The flag goes up. Referee says play on. Good effort from Leo Devlin! What a goal! What a lovely finish. The flag was up on the near side, but that was for Stokes, who wasn't interfering with play. And it was a lovely finish from Leo Devlin, catching Madden off his line. And it's, as you predicted, Miko, the New Blacks who lead the All Blacks by a 1-0. Lovely finish.
Oh, yeah, there was a very classy finish there by Leo Devlin. Never lost a bit of touch, what he always had. And all I couldn't understand, the linesman putting up his flag, and the referee, you know what I mean, an experienced referee, like, and be honest, I think the linesman, be honest, is drunk, be honest, at the moment.
Thanks for that, Miko. But it doesn't matter whether he's drunk or not, because it's still 1-0. 1-0 to the New Blacks. Davey Mulligan plays the ball inside towards E.P. Nolan once more. Here's Chris Clark, who gets it back to Beehive Madden and back to Liam. No relation. Liam Madden gets it out to Niall Farrell. Lovely, wonderful strike from Leo Devlin, separating the sides here. Leo, of course, just 3 doors down from Davy Flaherty and Teffia. And he'd be delighted to score in this evening's last playing of the Davy Flaherty Memorial Cup between the old and new Blacks. Gusty McDermott had a snapshot, but for some reason Paddy Nolan has spotted an offside and a free out. But again, Paddy Nolan, being the fussy referee that he is, wouldn't let the free be taken from there and wants to move back again.
Yeah, he was always fussy. I remember one time here in the Paddy Clabby Cup final, and Paddy Nolan ordered me out of the dugout for no reason, because I told him that he was making a fool of the game. And, he never really changed Paddy Nolan, and I hope, Ozzy Hackett here is the linesman, and he's after attacking me as well. Things never change here in Abbey Carton.
They never do, Micko, there's no doubt about that. Here come the new Blacks once more. Leo Devlin, his side leading by a goal to nil. Klinger Klein over on the far touchline, gets it back inside towards Leo Devlin once more. Lovely skill from Devlin, enticing the player towards him, but eventually losing possession, and it's back now with Chris Clark, who plays somewhat sloppy ball towards Jimmy O'Shaughnessy, and Banana Nolan gets his first touch on the far side. That was a lovely touch from Banana.
Yeah, Banana was always a good little footballer, but it's amazing that he's on the line. I can't understand Paddy Joe that he wouldn't put him up front now, you know what I mean? Because he looks very fit.
But he was a good player in his day.
He was a great player, and he ended on managing then with Paddy Joe and Colin Flaherty, and then they brought Tom Foodie in, and Tom moved off, hopefully,
Spain,
up to Spain, and other things in mind, and they kind of lost their way then after that.
Yeah, they certainly did, but anyway, John Nolan remains on the line, so does Colin Flaherty. They're the only 2 subs I can see. Here's a chance for the Reds. It comes into the centre again. A chance for Kevin the Raw to shoot, and it's gone left, and it's gone wide. It's end-to-end stuff here in Abbey Cartron. And another good chance for the New Blacks, who just seem to have that little edge. There's no doubt about it. Maybe not in fitness, but certainly in age, because Zach Hackett is, it seems, the fittest man on the field, playing for the opposition. He had a couple of lovely runs through there, Micko, a couple of minutes ago. And certainly looks in fine fettle. He must be training or something.
Yeah, he keeps himself very fit, Zach. He do tell me he goes down the mall and he jogs it a bit. And he plays a little bit of golf now, and supposed to be very handy at the golf now.
Gee, I never knew that now. You'll have to enlighten me on that. Do you want one of these? Oh, you want to give me a light?
Oh, give me a light. I hope there's nothing funny in that.
No, there's not. Nothing funny in it at all, unfortunately. Here's Leo Devlin coming over for a bottle of water. He wants 3 bottles of water, I think. Oh, no, he's only coming over. Oh, yeah. Tom Foodie owes him a tenner. That's probably what it is. But anyway, it's a score, he said. Leo goes off the pitch just for a couple of moments, and there's something happening over on the far side. Paddy Nolan's pulling something there. Do you know he's pulling?
He's talking to Paddy, the All Blacks, the old All Blacks manager there. Yeah, he's checking him about something. It's nice to see you, Davey Belton, here as well, very good friend.
That's right, Old Bean was a great old All Black supporter.
Great All Black supporter, and a very good friend of Davey Flower. It's nice to see Davey out and looking at football.
It certainly is. Davey the Bean was one of the first men here, heard it on Shannon's side today, and decided he'd come out and watch the game. We'll have a word with Bean before the game is over. And here's Davey Mulligan. Lovely ball inside towards E.P. Nolan. Again, a good ball, but Ozzy Hackett says play on. Here's Robbie Stokes. Lovely turn. He goes down. The referee says he should be in a swimming pool. He said he's diving, and he gave a free out. Now, do you think really that was a dive? I don't think it was.
I definitely think that was a pen. I'd be honest, even there, and the linesman was up, and the referee wouldn't give it on. I think because he was waving, and rightly so, that definitely it was a foul.
Well, sure, that's the way it goes. And of course, he didn't give the benefit of the offside. A lot of people could have given the offside there.
Yeah, well, Paddy Nolan, he's very strict on anything he ever does, so old times never change for him.
That's it. Here comes Tony Sweeney. Meanwhile, at the other end, lovely turn from Sweeney. He wants to get one inside. Good luck across again, but Chris Clark can't get there. And it's Kevin Kelly who comes away with it once more for the New Blacks into Robbie Stokes. That little burst of speed that just got him clear. Inside to Dahi McNevin, who played back inside, and Stokes is clean through. Will just be Liam Madden to beat. This time he should do it. Oh, lovely skill from Stokes. And there it is. And it's 2-0 to the New Blacks. Lovely turn from Stokes. He was like a whippet there, the way he moved away. Inside, Madden came out, he rounded him, lovely goal.
I had great pleasure of having Robbie Stokes playing with Valentine's years ago, and it just shows you he never lost what he always had. He absolutely brilliant goal. He made Liam Madden look really stupid.
No doubt about that. Tell us more about this golf and Zach. I didn't know he played the golf.
Yeah, Zach is playing a lot of golf now up in the golf club, and he's heading off to Spain next week now and playing some tournament in the golf. That's how good he is now.
And is he going to be a member of this Tally Ho Society, do you think?
He there was just talking to him and I had a pint with him. He said he's just not good enough to be entertained any with him because he's a better golfer than him. Them boys up there really think they're great golfers, and Zach knows he's a lot better than him, and he does his own thing and plays his own golf. He doesn't mix with them at all.
Oh, fair enough. Thanks for that, Michael. Nice to know these things. Malach gets the ball clear once more, down towards E.P. Nolan. Robbie Stokes knocks it down once more for E.P. Stokes goes on the right. Lovely run from Stokes. Has an effort now. He's going to chip Madden, is he? Oh, good effort. Good effort. Well, Stokes is very sharp and very fit. He must be playing football. He is, of course. He's playing for the C team.
He's with a team, the manager team there in Longford, and they won 4 cups. And it just shows you about young All Blacks. They never really lost their touch. And just Robbie Stokes is standing out there a mile with them. He's absolutely brilliant, the man.
He's having a great game, there's no doubt about that. Here's Dahi McNevin at the other end. Down to Malach. Mark Maloney looking for support, and the run is made by E.P. Nolan. Robbie Stokes is offside. Referee says play on. Flag is up. Paddy Nolan says play on. E.P. shoots, and E.P. shoots to the right and wide. And I suppose typically he had a man inside if he wanted to use him, but he wanted to be greedy and shoot himself.
Yeah, he went a little bit greedy there. I think he should have passed it to Robbie Stokes, and Robbie Stokes was making sure he was hitting the onion net.
That's for sure, but here's Liam Killeen anyway. Lovely ball from Liam, but Joe Farrell is equal to it. Kevin DeRaw gets it down as far as Davey the Mull into Leo Devlin. Leo Devlin, a lovely ball through the gap, looking for the on-rushing Martin Klein. 2 men inside. Referee says play on. Klinger Klein has the shot, and Klinger Klein scores the goal. It's 3-0. Now that definitely looked offside. There was about 4 players offside on that occasion, and Hackett kept the flag down again.
Jeez, I do not know what's wrong with Ozzie Hackett. Paddy, gee, I'm just amazed. I just can't really see anything about the man because he's just making a complete eager off the game the way he's doing that line.
Unbelievable. But Paddy Nolan should have more sense. He should be blowing it up.
Yeah, but I'm very surprised with Paddy Nolan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but this young All Blacks team, they're just the old All Blacks. They're not even give them a game now. In all fairness.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, of course. But anyway, here comes Leo Devlin once more. Liam Killeen, lovely turn from Liam, races through, still Liam in towards Jock McGrath. Oh, that was a dangerous high boot from McNiven, and this time Jock McGrath's not happy. He's having words with Paddy Nolan. We could have the first yellow card of the evening here. Paddy Nolan talking to Jock McGrath. There's a yellow card, Mick. Now, is that a bit harsh, do you think?
That's Paddy Nolan is really showing his colours here today now. I just cannot believe that. What was that for?
Well, it seems as if there was a high boot coming in from Dahi McNevin, and Jock said something to the referee.
Well, Paddy Nolan is very strict, and you know that, Penny, because he never changes.
He never does, that's for sure. Oh, yes, and there's Paddy. Pardon, you were going to say there?
A leopard never changes his colours.
And I saw the free kick there from Paddy Madden, well over, and perhaps he should have left that for somebody else.
Yeah, well, Paddy Madden should have leaving it for Sack to take now.
Such is life. The ball is gone out of play. It's 3-0. 3-0 here. Klinger Klein with 1. Robbie Stokes with 1, and the third goal, I can't remember, Leo Devlin got the first goal. So 3, I suppose you could say these players have been around for a good while as well. Klinger Klein, Robbie Stokes and Leo Devlin. Not so much the new boys, they have been there, but they're a lot newer than some of the boys in the other team.
Oh yeah, it just shows you like how the young boys, they really keep themselves real fit. The old boys like Zach Hackett there, like, you know what I mean, didn't play a ball in a while and just playing golf. Like, there's some difference in playing golf and playing football.
Well, here's a chance for the All Blacks. Liam Killeen goes to ground, looked like a good tackle, and again Nolan gives a silly free.
I do not know what's wrong with Paddy Nolan today, now, be honest with you, because someone said that he was at a wedding yesterday. Would he having a few drinks? Do you know what I mean?
Well, possibly. He was never known as a drinker.
Oh, well, they reckon he's...
Good effort, great save.
That's a great save by Raymond Hackett.
And who took that free kick?
I think it was Niall Farrell who took it.
Was it Niall Farrell? It was a lovely free kick, there's no doubt about that, and it was a lovely save from Razor Hackett. Just got his hands to it to tip it over. The best chance for the All Blacks so far this evening. The New Blacks leading by 3-0. Corner kick to be taken on the far side by, I think it's Jimmy Shaughnessy, who's gone across it. He'll hardly reach across to the goal mouth with this one, will he?
I will be very, very doubtful now. Jimmy, he's had to put on a side of weight, isn't he?
He has a side. Stones. Oh,
he's unbelievable. For a man like who played League of Ireland football. And he tells me he's training. Jeez, if he's training, I don't know what kind of training he's doing.
Certainly not. But anyway, there's a corner kick to be taken. Leo Devlin is down receiving attention. Perhaps it's just a drop of water he's looking for, because he seems to be looking for lots of water. He's lost already a stone and a half since the game began.
Yeah, he is. He put on an awful lot of weight. But usually Colin Flaherty does well in with the water over there. But I see him talked out. I can't understand like that Colin isn't getting a game here today.
Anyway, back with the play, and it's Jimmy O'Shaughnessy to take this corner. Oh, we were wrong. It's a lovely corner from O'Shaughnessy in towards McNiven, who gets a head away on it. Devlin trying to clear it. Chance for Paddy Madden. Still Paddy Madden looking for the chance to shoot. Gets it back to Chris Clark, and the first time effort from Clark goes to the right and goes wide. But the older boys beginning to come into it. The experience telling towards the end of this first half.
Well, they want to start getting it going now before half time, because the young boys are definitely far better, playing fitter, and they look far sharper. Gus McDermott there now, and you'd know like that he's on an edge, like he just really hasn't, just lost his touch.
He certainly has, but he had a chance there, and it's wasted once more. Joe Farrell into Martin Devlin. Klinger Klein. The man making the run down this side is Davey Mulligan, but it's not going to reach Davey. Lovely interception from Shamey Devlin. Plays it on along towards Gusty McDermott again, trying to take a touch on it. Lovely ball from McDermott in towards Chris Clark. Chris wants to get across in, but can't get there. McNiven gets a boot on it. Leo Devlin will clear the lines once more. Lovely skill from Devlin. Plays the ball inside. Lovely touch from Leo towards Martin Devlin. Inside from Martin towards Kevin Kelly. Kevin playing it on to Davy Mulligan. Davy Mulligan, he's got a man out the far side if he wants him, but he elects to play it short towards Kevin Kelly once more. Kevin Kelly. Good ball inside again towards Robbie Stokes, who peels away and gets it back out to Klinger Klein, who'll surely cross into the danger area. In fact, he elects to keep it out the field towards Leo Devlin. Takes it down, moves inside, and it's cleared by Zach Hackett. Lovely skill from Hackett to come away with this one. Lovely ball towards Donny Sweeney, but Maloney is there once more, gets the touch. A lovely clearance from Maloney towards Joe Farrell. The young Joe Farrell with his son Niall playing on the other team, and he's not so young either. Here's Davy Mulligan. Lovely ball from Mulligan towards E.P. Nolan once more. E.P. Nolan puts a lovely cross in towards Stokes. Oh, good effort. Good effort from Robbie Stokes, and that's the skill again, the cream coming to the top, Michael.
Oh yeah, just shows you how fit the young All Blacks are. That was a great ball by E.P. Nolan, and Robbie just trying to be too little fancy there now, like he always does be.
Well, anyway, such is life, such is life. Doc Doherty, the cameraman, just shining the camera on us for a couple of moments. There's the half-time whistle. Mick, a very, very entertaining first half, no doubt about that, and some lovely goals.
Yeah, it's a very good entertaining game, but you'd know like that the young All Blacks, they're a far better team and fitter, and the old All Blacks, you just look back and think of Chris Clark there and Zach Hackett and, you know what I mean, Gus McDermott, players like that. Paddy Madden, be honest, you know what I mean, like, I always said it, a few years ago those boys should have hanging up the boots, and it's good for the game, like, that they can come back and just, this is the last of it, and just looking at Jimmy Saxonsley over there now, in all fairness, like, when you look back and think of it, he was a brilliant footballer, but I think Colin Flaherty should be behind instead of Jimmy Saxonsley.
Yeah, now, what about the referee, Paddy Nolan, in that first half? What's your view on his performance?
No, if you were giving marks, I would tend to Paddy Nolan, definitely. The first half, you just have to give him two. I think he just lost control of the game, Paddy Nolan, be honest with you.
Yeah, and the linesman on this near side, Ozzy Hackett, a few dubious offsides there. He was waving the flag a few times, and perhaps he shouldn't have been. And then there was times he didn't wave it when he should have been.
Well, he was right there once or twice, but Paddy Nolan really didn't pass much heat in him. If he has a linesman, he should pass heat in him, I think. Do you know what I mean? It's no good having a linesman if the referee's not going to pass any heat in you.
Yeah, now I see there's something funny going on here now. There's a few jerseys being swapped. I see Robbie Stokes is going to play with the older boys. Colin Flaherty is coming on for the newer boys. Also, there's I see Martin Devlin is swapping jerseys with Paddy Madden, so they're going to change as well. Sure, they might as well all change, Michael.
I just can't get over to Colin. I'm after seeing him taking off the black and white jersey and putting on the red one. He must be 15 stone, Colin Flaherty. What's he at? So once he's working into council, he mustn't be doing too much. I'd say he's breastfeeding that shovel.
He must be breastfeeding that shovel, is right, Mick O'Connelly, for sure. It's half time here. We'll take a small second half, just about ready to get underway here. See a couple of changes on both sides. Robbie Stokes has moved across. Also Brian Nolan on for the older Blacks. And I see with the newer Blacks that Gusty McDermott has gone with them. That'll be a help to the older fellas anyway, that Gusty's gone after a time.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably saying, thank God that Gusty's gone from us, because, be honest with you, like, Gus is, he's gone past the stage of being playing football now, and there's another man, Gus, he's playing a bit of golf too with Sack at the moment. It's nice to see Colin Flaherty getting a run now for a man who really was a great footballer, so we can see what he'd be made of now in the second half of the game.
Well, his side are 3-0 up at half time. Is it 3 or 4, Michael? 3-0. 3-0. And here come the older boys straight away on the attack. Here's Tony Sweeney. Lovely cross from Sweeney. Oh, Jack was nearly on it, but Paddy the Beehive got there first. Here's Raw Kelly, but only as far as Stokes again. Paddy Madden. Mark Maloney gets it down to Kevin Kelly. Lovely ball towards the flag. Got a lovely touch on it there, but he still keeps it in play. E.P. Nolan goes down, free in, but that was a lovely touch from Colin Flaherty.
That was a lovely touch there by Colin Flaherty. And he looked at the run of him. He really is fit, Colin Flaherty.
But how long will it last?
I'd say if he lasts 10 minutes, it'd be low.
Oh, good effort. He got the head to it, but he did very well there. He got his head to that one.
They have a new name on Flaherty now, the White Husky, to call him. The White Husky.
Jeez, I'm telling you something. He was well up for that one, no doubt about it. Here comes Davey Mulligan, looking for Klinger Klein on this near side, but here comes Brian de Bud. Brian de Bud plays it a bit weak. Niall Farrell do well to keep it in play, does well. Looking for support, plays for Tony Sweeney. Lovely ball inside. Sweeney knocks it on in towards Robbie Stokes once more. Here's Razor Hackett off his line. Stokes gets a touch. It's there! Lovely finish. A lovely ball inside from Niall Farrell to Tony Sweeney, and Robbie Stokes has now scored for both sides.
Both sides. There's just a bit of the old magic there come back there now. When you just look back at that and think the way Sweeney knocked it in there like years ago, he used to knock into Robbie Stokes. The old magic again. It's lovely to see it.
And a lovely finish.
A lovely finish by Robbie Stokes. Then again, Robbie Stokes is playing football all the time and he keeps himself very well. And at the moment now, I think Robbie Stokes is definitely the man of the match.
No doubt about it, and he's the reason why they're back in it. 3-1. 3-1 to the New Blacks. Colin Flaherty again, the first touch, just not as good as the last time. Gone out of play. It'll be a throw in to the All Blacks. Chris Clark. Zach, oh, lovely header from Zach down towards Nolan. Nice touch from Brian Nolan, takes it forward. Good ball inside towards Robbie Stokes. Nolan still taking the run on the overlap, but it's Tony Sweeney on this right hand side. Good ball inside, and Paddy Madden gives away the corner, but that's a revamped side in the second half. Unbelievable, lovely play down the right.
That's lovely. Since Robbie Stokes switched over to the All Blacks, he's making some difference straight away. I can see the All Blacks beating the young All Blacks here at the moment, I'll be honest here.
And what happens if we have a draw, Miko? Do you know what will happen then?
Well, I think if it was a draw now, you may toss a coin because, you know what I mean, looking at a few players out there now, Benny, you know yourself now.
They wouldn't be able for extra time.
No, because you definitely have to call an ambulance and a doctor, definitely.
And what about a penalty shootout? Would you be able for that?
No, you're better off, because you definitely would have to call the ambulance, Benny.
Okay, Miko, thanks indeed for that. Back with the play, here's E.P. Nolan. Ambulances and doctors required for Abbey Cartron. E.P. Nolan, too much on that one, but Flaherty might get to it. Oh, lets it bounce over his head. He's got support outside if he wants it. Oh, that's a beautiful turn from Flaherty. Oh, yes. But easy in the end for Liam Madden. Oh, he's giving it straight away. What a kick out from Liam Madden. There's E.P. Nolan, but there's something wrong there. And but that was some clearance.
Oh, Liam Madden, he never changed, Benny, did he now, in all fairness? Even when he was with Longford Town Football Club, he'd really, when I remember years ago coming up to look at Longford Town Football Club, and Liam Madden would really make it think you were going to take a heart attack by looking at him in the goals. He comes off his line too much, I think.
He certainly does. Here's Liam Cullen, meanwhile. Gives it away to Davey Mulligan. Mark Maloney, lovely ball inside to Kevin Kelly. Making the run on the right, on the left, I should say, is Colin Flaherty, but over on the right is Klinger Klein with E.P. Nolan. Nolan playing it on for Klein on the far side. It's Colin Flaherty all on his own. Does he see Colin Flaherty? It's a lovely ball. Here's Flaherty, a chance to head. Oh, that was very close. This man has improved so much over the years.
I cannot get over Colin Flaherty. He's absolutely having a brilliant game since about that. Why didn't they bring a man and have a man in the first half? He's absolutely brilliant. I see a man over there, Andy Lyons. It's nice to see Andy Lyons up. He's the main sponsor of the Orange today, Andy. Now, it's nice to see Andy here again today.
Half-time oranges?
Half-time oranges. He told him to cut them in fours.
Cut them in fours is right, Miko. Here come the New Blacks again. Mark Maloney. This time he makes a mistake and he allows in Robbie Stokes, but he gets it back. But that was a lovely play from Colin Flaherty. Lovely play. Believe he's getting married soon.
Yeah, he's getting married very soon. And his buddy home from Spain, Tom Foley, is his best man. So Tom is be back in Ireland now for Colin Flaherty's wedding.
We look forward to that one. That's another effort gone wide for the Old Blacks. Razor Hackett happy to see that one go outside his post. Goal kick. Goal kick to the New Blacks. 3-1. Entertaining game, entertaining stuff here in Abbey Cartron. Lovely ball inside once more. Martin Devlin, however, gets it back to Liam Madden, and Madden this time doesn't make a mistake. Gets it into Shamie Devlin. Niall Farrell takes too much out of it. Leo Devlin going through. Referee says play on. Here's Colin Flaherty. Oh, what a chance! Oh, just didn't lift it over, but it was, again, this Flaherty man is unbelievable.
He just has me very surprised, Colin Flaherty, where he's playing this game out of there.
Here's Brian Nolan. Inside to Niall Farrell. Lovely ball from Zudgy. Inside towards Robbie Stokes. Stokes will step inside. He'll jink, he'll turn, he'll shoot. Oh, just gone over. He's a tasty little player.
He's absolutely brilliant, Robbie Stokes. And as I said there earlier, and definitely, in my eyes, he has to get the man of the match. It's nice to see Mickey Riley over there at the old physio of All Blacks.
No doubt about it. Great man for a rub, I believe.
Yeah, he was the best man, I reckon, in the country. Even in League of Ireland players who came here to play with Longford, he was the best man ever to rub them.
Well, fair enough. It's nice to hear that. Banana's warming up over on the far side. Now, this could be interesting.
This would be very surprising. I wonder now who they're going to take off now to bring Banana on. They're a nice pair of shorts Banana has on them too. They must have been out about 60 years ago.
Probably were, I think. Probably were. Ball's gone out to play again on the far side. Banana is in. I'm not sure who's gone off. It's Shamey Devlin who's gone off.
Shamey Devlin, I'm very surprised now because Shamey Devlin was having a very good game. Yeah. But we can see what Banana has made now. See, did he keep the old good touches he had? If did he get worse or whatever what it is?
Looks like he's going in at sweeper. That's asking a lot to be maybe marking Flaherty and Nolan.
Yeah, that's a little bit much, I think, now, be honest. That's a very bad decision by Paddy Joe McDermott.
Anyway, back with the game once more. Klinger Klein, lovely ball again. Here's Flaherty. He's everywhere in the second half. Knocks it down for Leo Devlin, but Niall Farrell gets there first, gets the touch on it. But Nolan wins it back. EP Nolan, he's got Flaherty on the left if he wants to use him. EP decides to play it short for Leo Devlin. Devlin a touch for Mulligan. Out on the right we've got Klinger Klein. Plays it in front of Klein. Chance for Klein to cross on the far post. Colin Flaherty is all on his own. Lovely cross. Flaherty goes up, but oh God, he'd want to be 6'4". And was there ever a dive like that? Did you ever see a dive like it?
I did, definitely. Paddy Nolan is definitely round there. That was definitely a pen out for Flaherty.
Well, now there's many people who said that it was a plain dive.
No. That's one thing about Colin Flaherty. He would not dive. That was definitely a pen out, I think.
Okay. Robbie Stokes, meanwhile, gets it down to Bud Nolan. Bud with a chance to cross. Still Bud. Plays it in again for Stokes. Too much on that one. Kept in play, but it's cleared again. Here's Bud once more. Skips by Gusty McDermott as if he wasn't there, but Maloney gets there. Clears the lines. Back to Razor Hackett. Maloney decides to turn and try to get the ball out, and it's gone out over the sideline. It'll be going in. Throw going in for the All Blacks. 3-1. They're certainly making a game of it in this very exciting second half. Been a good game, really, Mikko.
Yeah, it's a very good game there. Just watching Mark Maloney, he never really lost his touches. He really cool in the ball. And do you know what I mean? There's Colin Flaherty after being cut off side. Now, that was only the mistake Flaherty made so far now. He's having a good game up to this.
He certainly is, and Paddy Nolan did well to spot it because it was a very narrow decision. Here's Zach. Oh, that's lovely skill from Hackett. Flaherty goes to ground. Lovely ball inside from Hackett towards Robbie Stokes. Beautiful turn from Stokes. Still Stokes. Shoots. Still Stokes. Handball, says everybody, but except Paddy Nolan. The ball is cleared. Davey Mulligan plays it out to the left for Flaherty once more to run onto. He's got Niall Farrell in front of him, and there's no way he'll win this race. There's no way he'll win that race. He was caught for speed there.
Just kind of gone out again, Flaherty now. I wonder what happened to him. Did his girlfriend come up and he's looking over there or something? He's absolutely just gone out again. He's nearly after falling over the ball. Oh, he's after hitting Leo Devlin after hitting the ball off Flaherty.
Well, I tell you what, he was caught for speed there. He won't get a speeding fine this evening anyway.
Well, that's one thing sure he never will get.
Here's Kevin Kelly. Lovely ball from Kevin over to Maloney on the far side. Takes it down. Looking inside for support. Gets it into EP Nolan. Nolan has got a couple of players inside. One is Maloney racing forward. Maloney cross. Lovely ball, but a nice save. Nice save from Liam Madden. He might be 58, but it was a lovely save.
Yeah, that was now Liam Madden at his best.
At his best. Here comes Tony Sweeney. Zach Hackett. Here comes Bud Nolan chasing on after this one. Robbie Stokes says, leave it to me. He's got a man inside if he wants. Down goes Stokes. This time, is it going to be a penalty? No, it's outside the penalty area. Now, Paddy Nolan says it's inside. It's a penalty. Well inside, and Gusty McDermott is disgusted.
Yeah, definitely it was a penalty now. And Paddy Nolan, I have to say, he was bang on there now. And it's good to see who'll take this penalty now because...
Well, you know it'll be Zach, of course.
Oh, Zach Hackett, the old man himself, is going up to take it. Well, you can definitely put 10,000 on this. Zach Hackett will put Raymond the wrong way.
Absolutely, and into the top of the as usual. Watch. Oh, lovely. Put him the wrong way. You called it well, Miko, but it was a lovely penalty. It's 3-2.
3-2 now. The All Blacks are back in this game. I said it. Robbie Stokes made some difference. I reckon Benny to know something we could definitely have to put on the lights here because this game, if a little bit of luck, if the players are able to last, might have to just go into extra time.
Yeah, just one question. Where are the lights, Miko?
The lights are, well, There's none here, Benny. Sorry, I thought it was out in the Struckstown Road.
You thought you were, but of course that's because the place is looking so well. Here comes Stinger Klein. 3-2 to the New Blacks. 2 goals in the second half. Robbie Stokes and Patrick Hackett levelling up this game. Is going to be... Oh, lovely header. A fabulous header.
Flaherty's coming back into the game now.
He certainly is. Fabulous header from Flaherty. Here's Martin Devlin. He's changed sides already in the second. Oh, Banana got a lovely touch. It was a vital touch.
Yeah, the old skill came back. Oh, no, he's on the ground now, Banana. What's up with you, Banana? Are you drunk?
He's still wearing the glasses. Maybe that's what it is. Here comes Eamon Nolan. Lovely turn from Nolan. Here's Niall Farrell in front of him. Nolan goes down. Big dive, no doubt about that. And Niall Farrell clears his lines only as far as Leo Devlin. Scored a lovely goal, the opening goal of the game. Devlin with a chance to shoot, and it's gone well over. But I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of diving going on here. A lot of guys that maybe perhaps could have Olympic medals for swimming. They're diving so much.
A lot of them should take up swimming, to be honest with you, Benny. You're very right there. I just might be, wouldn't it be an awful come down like Benny if the old All Blacks beat the young All Blacks?
It'd be unbelievable. Can you see it happening?
I can see it happening now because that switch there with Robbie Stokes is unbelievable. And it definitely would definitely be an awful disgrace to the young All Blacks if the old All Blacks could beat them.
Well, there's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes for the older guys to get themselves back into this game. It's 3-2. Need to score to get level. And, of course, if they can get 2, they'll win this one because I can't see the new boys scoring. Although, I might change my mind. Here's Leo Devlin racing through. Devlin getting away from Niall Farrell. Out comes Liam Madden. Good goalkeeping again from Madden. He's sharp in this second half.
Madden is, yeah, he's definitely coming off his line real well. He's after kicking a very stupid ball out there, but he's back to Zach Hackett now.
Here's Zach. Plays a lovely ball inside towards Robbie Stokes once more. He's got the bud inside if he wants him. Robbie Stokes wants to take on Gusty McDermott. Gusty does well, puts him off. Lovely cross inside. Cleared by Maloney as far as the beehive, and now it's with Davey Mulligan. Good defending from the new boys again. One wonders why is Paddy Madden playing with the new boys. Sure, he must be one of the oldest men in the field.
Yeah, Paddy Madden would be. He's a long-term serve with the All Blacks. Paddy, another good player really in his day. He played with Longford Town back years ago. He had a lot of hair at the time. He lost, you know what I mean? He's gone very grey, like.
He lost the centre of it, I think, as well, wherever it's gone.
Someone said it's a wikie's weight, and I don't know how true that is.
Could be true. We'll ask him later on. But it's a free kick. Free kick. Taken quickly, Zach Hackett in possession for the old guys. Oh, that's a lovely ball inside towards Sweeney and Stokes. Stokes will get there. He'll have a chance to turn and cross for Sweeney, who's just inside. Too much on that one. Razor Hackett should be equal to it. Gets up well, collects and clears, and a nice clearance from Hackett towards the Raw Kelly. Down to Leo Devlin once more. Lovely touch from Devlin to take him out of trouble. Always was good to get himself out of trouble on the football field. Lovely ball from Devlin, but intercepted by the other Devlin. That's Martin at the other end. Liam Killane. Pat Sack Hackett once more into Donny Sweeney. Sweeney hasn't scored yet. He might score now. That's a lovely turn from Sweeney. Still Sweeney plays it inside for Jack McGrath. McGrath shoots. It's 3-all. It's 3-all. Paddy Madden is giving out to Ozzy Hackett. Said he should have had the flag up. What's your viewpoint?
I think now Ozzy Hackett was definitely right there now. No one away was it offside. But I told you, Benny, this All Blacks team, this old All Blacks team, it'd be some shock if they beat young All Blacks.
You were saying at half time when the old New Blacks were winning 3-0 that there was no way back, but since they made those changes.
Them changes there with bringing on Banana there and Robbie Stokes is unbelievable now. I definitely fancy the old All Blacks to beat the young All Blacks here now, Benny.
3-all. 3-all. Very entertaining game here in Abbey Cartron. About 16, 17 minutes to go. Here's Davey Mulligan. Oh, lovely piece of skill and lovely speed and a great ball inside. But Liam Madden again, he's off his line and he's having a fantastic second half.
Liam Madden is just saving the all All Blacks now at the moment. The All Blacks are kind of getting back into it a little bit now at the moment.
They're trying their best, but they can't find a way through. It's 3-all. It's a cracking game here. Here's Niall Farrell. Gives it away. Davey Mulligan, it seems, used his hand. Weak effort in the finish, gone to the left and wide. 3-all. Great game of ball, especially for these older guys. Could be a few heart attack cases tomorrow, Michael. We might be reading deaths in the paper.
Well, Benny, I tell you one thing. I'm looking at one man out there now, and he's after going out with the game completely. He's Colin Flaherty. And I think now Pally Joe as a manager take him off. He's looking very weak at that pitch, and I'm very afraid things could happen to him.
Especially with the wedding coming up.
With the wedding, the whole lot, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, here comes the All Blacks again. Donny Sweeney. He still has that burst of speed. Still Sweeney. He's got McNiven in front of him. Sweeney, lovely cross inside. Robbie Stokes takes it down. Looks for the effort to shoot. Good effort, but good save again from Razor. Gets it out to Mark Maloney. Hasn't put a foot wrong all night. He'd be in contention for man of the match with Robbie Stokes. Into Klinger Klein. He scored 1 goal in the first half, but we haven't seen much of him since. There's an offside flag against Flaherty. Colin Flaherty not having the speed to get back, you see, out of these offside positions, Miko, it seems.
No, he's gone out of it here completely. I think Paddy Joe now in a few minutes, I'd say he'll take him off now and probably bring on Jimmy Sacktree instead of him.
That will probably happen. We'll have to wait and see. Niall Farrell into Zach Hackett again. Back to Niall Farrell. It's lovely football, and Klinger is not happy. He's not happy, Klinger.
Klinger was always a good man for giving out the pitch. But he was right there about Colin Flaherty because he never moved for the ball at all. What does he want? The ball to be given to him.
Here's Martin Devlin. Lovely ball inside from Devlin. Up goes Hackett again! No, good save. One Hackett denied by the other. Good save from Razor. 3-all. Mulligan trying to go through. He's been checked by Martin Devlin, so that'll be an indirect free kick for obstruction. But again, Flaherty's just not able to get back off the offside.
No, he's just, I think Paddy Joe, I'll be honest here. Paddy Joe's coming onto the pitch now. Is he going to call off Flaherty? I think Zach Hackett putting his hands up against his arm. He just knows damn well, like, you know what I mean? He's just had his day, like.
He certainly has had his day, all right. Here's Klinger Klein. I see the 3 men on the far side that are ready to come on. Joe Farrell, Jimmy Shaughnessy and Shamey Devlin. We'll have to see who's coming off. Here's Leo Devlin. Lovely turn from Devlin. Lovely shot. Just gone left and wide, but he has those touches. He's never lost it. But just looking through this old team, perhaps Chris Clark might want to rest. He hasn't really been at the races in the second half. Again, the old age catching up.
Yeah, well, Chris is well on an age now. It'd be nice to see who's coming off here now, Benny.
Well, it won't be Liam Madden because there's no goalkeeper, but Shamey Devlin and Jimmy Shaughnessy coming in. Banana, not on at all for 5 minutes and gone again. Must have an injury.
I'm very surprised there now with Paddy.
Must be injured.
It must definitely, Banana Nolan has to be injured. Unless then again, someone said that Banana and Paddy Joe, they don't really agree in football anymore.
Well, it's not surprising, really. It's not surprising because they could never agree 20 years ago.
They couldn't agree 20 years ago. I remember one time when we beat, when I was managing fellas, we beat them 4-1 and they fell out that night.
Well, that's it, you see. And it was all because of you, Michael.
It's just because I was their biggest nightmare.
You certainly were their biggest nightmare, no doubt about it. Here's Colin Flaherty. Good challenge by Chris Clark. Clark does well. Gets it inside to Zach Hackett. Oh, Chris Clark does very well. Into the Brian the Bud Nolan. Oh, lovely turn inside from the Bud. He's got a man outside and Hackett outside if he wants him. He's got Jock McGrath inside. Still the Bud. Plays it in for McGrath. Oh, good challenge. It's going to fall for Sweeney, who shoots and puts it over. Great run from Brian Nolan. Lovely ball inside, and Sweeney just making a hash of that one.
Young Bud there, well, really done very well there. I thought Donald Sweeney now should have maybe scored in that goal there now.
It was a kind of a rushed effort. He had a chance to take a touch.
Well, he was always Sweeney was always kind of an impatient fella. Especially when you be with the special branch, he'd always have no patience.
Here comes Klinger Klein. Hackett will win this one. In fact, he won't. It's Kevin Kelly who knocks it down for Paddy Madden. Madden looking for E.P. Nolan. E.P. uses his youth and speed to get there ahead of Shamey Devlin, but Devlin goes to ground and E.P. wins it back. Davey Mulligan a chance to cross. Leo Devlin, he shoots. Good up! Brilliant save from Liam Madden. The save of the match so far. I hope you got that one on camera. Yes, he said he did indeed. He did indeed. We'll have to check it later on. Here's Gusty. Gives it back to Liam Killeen. Gusty is just, it seems a bit tired. No doubt about that. Here's Liam Killeen. We'll come back to that in a minute. Inside, towards Niall Farrell. Back to Liam Killeen. A chance for Liam to get one in. It's gone out. It's going to be a goal kick. But Gusty looks very tired.
He does. He looks very tired. Someone said Gus was out in the bog before the game, putting up a bit of tough for his mother. It's nice to see him doing something.
Well, it is, of course. But there's a man now, Gusty was always in and out of the All Blacks team. Not one of the stars over the years.
No, but he always had his heart in the right place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was a few people now who used to play with All Blacks, like, and they really, like, I couldn't understand a few players who used to play with them. Like, they were kind of always medal hunters, like going with the team who think could win it. Do you know what I mean?
Here's Eamon Nolan, meanwhile. Keeps it in play. Nolan gets it back inside. Mulligan shoots. In fact, has it gone in? Indeed, it has. And it's 4-3 to the New Blacks. It was a very casual sort of goal. I thought it was a free out or something.
I'm very surprised at Liam Madden there now, who's after bringing off a great save there. Like, I blame Madden for that goal now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he was caught off his line, but then again, it was Nolan who raced through in the end line. And when the ball came in, really there was no defence.
Yeah, see, Gus now is moving back to the All Blacks, and do you know what I mean? I think that is a very bad decision, and I'll be honest, in Paddy Joe's behalf.
And the Bud is going off as well. I know the Bud had come into the game, and Joe Farrell is coming back in for Bud. Bud showed some nice touches, and certainly taken after his father.
He is a nice little footballer, Bud. Someone said he's on the books at Liverpool.
Very good, very good. But anyway, here's Donny Sweeney. Donny Sweeney's got 2 men inside. One is Zach Hackett racing through. Hackett will get there, takes it down. Shoots! Good effort, good save from Razor. Klinger is still giving out.
Klinger never stops giving out.
Was that it 10 years ago, 15 years ago?
He's had it all his life.
All his life, says Miko, all his life. Here's Mark Maloney, gets a ball inside. Davey Mulligan, inside. Jock McGrath, Davey Mulligan, plays it over this side towards Kevin Kelly. In fact, Kevin gets there. Now with Klinger Klein. Oh, nice skill from Klein. He's got a nice touch to Kevin Kelly. Back to Klein once more. He's got Chris Clark in front of him. Plays the ball inside, but the old tired legs beginning to tell on Klein. The tired legs. He smiles over at the camera. The race is forward. Here's Sweeney, getting fitter with every game. He's got a man inside, but the man inside is Zach Hackett. Still Zach Hackett. Nice touch from Zach. In towards Leo Devlin. Leo Devlin again. Still Leo Devlin. Back towards Jimmy Shock, who shoots. Oh! That's a cracking save from Razor Hackett. One of the best chances of the night, and a brilliant save from Razor.
Hackett was absolutely super there. Jimmy Sacklesy, like, if in another 10 or 15 minutes, I think they definitely should take him off, because he's definitely is a total disaster.
Oh, off the crossbar. Here's Joe Farrell, a chance. Oh, still a chance for Joe Farrell. It's there. It's 4-4. In fact, it wasn't Joe Farrell. It was still the grey head. I got that bit right, but it was Martin Devlin, about 20 years between them.
That's a very good goal by Martin Devlin. A very good man to score goals. And, you know, Benny, I definitely think if we had lights here, this game could go on the whole night, because if it goes the way it is going, be honest with you, Benny, I think myself I'd be going for a pint.
4-all. 4-all here. Cracking game. The race is on, as Ossie Hackett says. Just on. In fact, he's blown it short. Penalty shootout. He blew it short, Ossie. 7 minutes short. Only played 23 in the second half. 4 apiece. We'll have a penalty shootout, I think, Nico.
I think now it definitely should be a penalty shootout, and just because for the cups there and the whole lot. It was a very good entertainment game, and it's nice to see a big crowd here, Benny, and it brings back old memories for a lot of people here today, and it's for a great occasion, a very great footballer in his day. God be good to him, Davey Flaherty.
Very sad, of course, when Davey left us almost 5 years ago. Hard to believe.
5 years ago. It'll be 5 years ago now this September, Benny, and it's just brings back memories, and you just think like, and I always said it to myself, God be good to him, he always promised me he would play with me. If he had his staying alive, he would have been playing with me, and he would have definitely won in the Paddy Clabby with me.
No doubt about it, but such is life, Mico. Life goes on, we have to get on with it, unfortunately, and it was tough on his family.
It was very tough on his family, and it's lovely to see his family here today and present the cup and the whole lot, and it brings back a lot of old memories, Benny, as you know yourself. It's definitely going to be Penrose, Benny, now. I'd have the definitely Benny, I'd go for the young.
Why would you go for the young?
Because I think there's a few of the old All Blacks there, like you think of Gus McDermott, and you're looking there at Joe Farrell, and like Donald Sweeney, be honest with you, like if Sweeney takes a penalty, like, do you know what I mean, I would definitely put money on him that he'd miss it.
You'd say he'd miss it?
I definitely would think it, because Donald Sweeney, in all my eyes, he's just had his day, and it's about time, after this game, have a serious look back at this video and think Mick O'Connolly was right. Hang my boots up.
Right, and it's supposed to be a good few more out there as well that'll be saying the same. Hang up the boots. Joe Farrell, Banana Nolan, Leo Devlin, Gusty McDermott, Chris Clark, to name a few. Shemmy Devlin, Paddy Madden. It's great to see them back.
It's lovely to see them all back, but as you know yourself, Benny, football has gone very big with money and the whole lot. If the players you mentioned now, what club would want any of them players, even involved with them?
Well, I suppose. Can you think of any?
I definitely could not, Benny, be honest with you.
Okay. Penalty shootout will happen very, very shortly indeed. Ready to start? And the first penalty will be taken by Donny Sweeney. Donny Sweeney against Razor Hackett. Paddy Madden over for a fag. Some things never change. But First penalty will be taken very shortly. Here's Colin Flaherty. Colin, just don't go away for a minute there. We'll have a word with you after Donny takes his penalty. Donny Sweeney against Razor Hackett. He shoots. It's a lovely penno. 1-0 to the old All Blacks. Colin, you enjoyed that?
Very enjoyable, Benny. Very enjoyable. I'm delighted to be part of the game here this evening altogether, so I am.
Miko said there'd be no chance of you getting a speeding ticket out there.
No, that's for sure. My speeding tickets were given up years ago, Miko.
But nice to see a nice crowd here, and great to see the old faces back for the memory of Davy Flat.
Great to see them all back in Davy's memory. So there's Davy played with a lot of players there this evening, so Danny be delighted himself to be able to see what them lads were there doing from this evening.
Here's Jock McGrath who shoots. Great save from Liam Madden. He spread himself. And Miko, you said it earlier. You said the New Blacks would win, but you're getting it wrong.
Geez, Benny, I could be eating my words yet here. Liam Madden, that was a brilliant save by Madden.
It certainly was. It's 1-0 to the old, and here's Zach Hackett against Razor. He scored one against him already. What's the chance of another?
I think Zach Hackett will score this.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see. Up comes Zach Hackett. He shoots. Lovely. Just in off the post. A beautiful, beautiful penalty.
Yeah, I never lost it. Just absolutely brilliant.
So that's the second goal for Zach. Of course, that doesn't count as a goal from play, but he has scored from the penalty spot. It's 2-0 now to the old. Eamon Nolan to step up and take the second one for the new. That was some save from Madden.
Madden is absolutely brilliant for a man at 58 years of age.
Unbelievable.
I just cannot get over how well he's played. But you know something? He'd be a great reserve goalkeeper for the first team.
They saved again from Eamon Nolan. He's saved again from Eamon Nolan. He spread himself so well. I think he hurt his leg in the process.
I think if the Longford Town manager was here, he'd definitely put Madden for the League of Ireland as a second choice goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant he is.
Fantastic. He saved 2 out of 2. It's 2-0 to the old, and here's a chance to make it 3. Niall Farrell. Lovely save. Lovely save from Razor. He made some nice saves during the game as well, but that was a particularly good one and a very important one.
Very important save now, because definitely the young All Blacks wanted young Mulligan here, definitely wants to score this goal. Now, with the form Madden is in, I wouldn't be surprised Madden could pull it out of the bag for the old All Blacks.
It's 2-0. This is the third penalty. Davy Mulligan should score. He's a lovely penalty taker. What a save! That's unbelievable!
He is unbelievable, Liam Madden. He is just unbelievable. Well, do you know something, Benny? I have to say this. I said Robbie Stokes, I was going to give him man of the match. I have to go back on my words. Liam Madden, in my eyes, it is unbelievable. I think, personally, if the All Blacks win this, you have to give this to Liam Madden. He's absolutely brilliant, Benny.
3 saves. Here's Martin Devlin. Shoots. Yes, it's there. And that's it all over. 3-0 with only 2 penalties to go for the New Blacks. And the Old Blacks, I suppose, fittingly, Miko, are the Davy Flaherty Memorial Cup champions for the last time. And fitting that it should go to the old All Blacks.
Yeah, it's very good to see that after the All Blacks. But I'm very surprised that the young All Blacks didn't beat them. And the old All Blacks played very well. Definitely, Benny, in my eyes, I was going to give a man of the match to Robbie Stokes. I'd have to personally give it to Liam Madden, who's absolutely brilliant.
He made some penalty saves there. I think he made 3 out of a possible 4. They were top-class saves.
Top-class saves for a man of 58 years of age. He just has me... I'm absolutely stunned here, Benny.
Yeah.
I do not know how I can get a word out of my mouth, because Liam Madden absolutely, completely surprised me.
How did he spread himself for that last one? He seemed to dive about 15, 16 feet to get to it.
Unbelievable. He was like a leper, Benny. A leper. He was like...
Unbelievable. Miko, you enjoyed the game. It was a good evening's entertainment. Nice crowd, lovely weather, and some lovely goals, some great goals.
Yeah, lovely goals, and it's lovely to see old faces back here in Abbey Carton. I see Davy Belton there, and it's nice to see him. A very good friend of Davy Flaherty's. I see Harry Hughes there and a few people up there, and it's nice to see the old folks. But going up now, the presentation.
Okay.
Very special this evening that this is the last time that adults will be playing for this trophy, and you all should be privileged to have that opportunity of playing in this game, because this trophy has gone over to the schoolboy league, as Davy played here in Abbey Carton as a young lad himself, and it's only proper that it goes over to the schoolboy league, and it's going to be run every year for one of the underage teams, and you couldn't give it into better hands than Tom Coynham and Ray Masterson. So Davy's mother asked me to present this trophy to the winning captain, and the winning captain is Shamey Devlin. Yeah. It's lovely to have Shamey.
Now that more I can say. Thanks for the Square Collectors Cup on behalf of the All Blacks. I want to thank the lads for the game. Great game, good match, well done, Paddy. And that's all it is. So.
we're going to make the presentation of the Paddy Clabby Cup to, I think Geraldine is going to present this, and Geraldine Flaherty is going to present this. The whole Flags are going to present this. To, who's the captain? Klinger, is it? Martin Kling. Well done, Martin Kling. Yeah, and just before we finish, I don't know if John wants to say a few words, and John Nolan might say a few words there.
Well, just thanks to everybody coming this evening, and a great turnout. It took a little bit of effort, but at the same time everybody was here, and marvellous for one of our ex-players, and he'll never be forgotten. That's all I can say.
Well done. Before we finish, just like to thank the Schoolboy League for giving us the pitch. As I said earlier, this is where the Paddy Clabby was played here in Abbey Carton. It was lovely to be playing back here this evening. Thank Paddy Nolan for refereeing the match. Yeah. And thank everyone. Thank Benny O'Brien and the commentary team down there, Miko and Doc. And also
getting ready for TV3, you're all right.
Without this game, and Norman with his camera as well, I didn't forget you, Norman. Without Banana and John Nolan.
Banana and John Nolan.
Banana and Paddy Jones, there would never been an All Blacks. And thank the lads for that. Thanks very much. Happy fitting ahead. Go on to Eamon.
I'll have to watch it inside. Joe, great game, 4-4. Very entertaining stuff, and nice to see so many of the old faces back.
It was lovely, Vinny. It was very enjoyable. I just like to thank everybody that turned up here today, especially all the players. Now, a few players let us down at the last minute, per usual, but it was lovely to see all the old faces back here. You know, where we started, where the Paddy Clabby Cup started, and Joe Donnan and that, and like, it was very entertaining. You know, you have to give respect to the players. Like, there's lads out there. They're not 18 anymore, you know what I mean? And a special word has to be said about Liam Madden. I thought he was outstanding, and them penalty saves are unbelievable, you know. So if the Longford Town is looking for a keeper, I think, you know, if O'Brien gets injured or anything, I think they could call on Seco.
Just one thing, you were saying that there's no 18-year-olds out there, but there's plenty of 18-stone men out there this evening.
Yeah, I heard your co-commentator made some comments on that.
Indeed, yeah, and he also talked about some of the age of some of the players. Like, he said at one stage he thought that Donny Sweeney was 52, and he said that Liam Madden was 58. He has to be wrong.
The problem there is Donny Sweeney is 58 and Liam Madden is 52.
We got it the wrong way around. Some lovely goals out there this evening. Robbie Stokes getting one for each side, and Zach Hackett still scoring them.
Well, Zach is just unbelievable, you know. Yeah, like, in all fairness, and I have to hand it to Joe Farrell there tonight, the man that came in there and done a job. And to see young players afraid to take him on was unbelievable, you know. Like, but and as I say that, like, it was an enjoyable game. Delighted the way it ended up, and it was a great honour to be involved with it and to see it played here in Abbey Carton. And you know, I just hope it goes on from strength to strength for the youngsters.
Just one final question, of course, the competition all about the memory of Davey Flaherty, a great All Black. Down through the years, and I'm sure if he's looking down, and I'm sure he is looking down us this evening, he would have been enjoying that one.
He would, especially when he sees the likes of Sack and a few of them heading for the cigarettes at half time. But while other players look for oranges and refreshments, Davey, Lord of Mercy, used to be looking around to see who was the nearest person that had a cigarette to get 2 or 3 drags out of his cigarette. But yeah, I'm sure if he was looking down us, he would enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I think everybody out there enjoyed it, and it's a great tribute, a great memory, and I'm delighted to be involved with it.
Thanks, Paddy Joe. You know, doing behind. On Banana Nolan. John, you even ventured as far as to make yourself seen on a football field for 5 or 10 minutes in that second half. Mick O'Connolly said it must have been an injury that you went off. I don't know.
Yeah, I pulled the hamstring at the last few minutes. Otherwise, I'd have played on like and scored a few goals and the whole shebang. But no,
But a good bit of crack.
they wanted me on for a G. That made more money for the charity they were making.
So it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
And tell me this, a little bit disappointed with the turnout, but a nice turnout just the same, and a very appreciative crowd, enjoyed it. 8 goals, great penalty shootout, and some wonderful saves from Liam Madden.
Seiko was definitely man of the match. That's what we used to call him. He found a little bit of chungum in behind the back of the goals, and that was it. He was away with it.
I'll tell you one thing, some of the older players this evening, we saw Zach Hackett, Donny Sweeney, Paddy Madden, Joe Farley, but some great games, putting in great performances.
Yeah. Oh, well, they never lost it. It's like riding a bicycle.
Like riding a what?
A bicycle.
Bicycle, yeah, you never lose it.
Lose it.
John,
You never lost it.
a great way to finish off the senior level memory of Davy Flaherty, and it's great that the memory of Davy will be carried forward to underage level and to schoolboy level into the future, because of course, like everybody else, that's where football starts, at schoolboy level.
Correct. Like Davy came to us from the youth team with James Diffley, Niall Fardell and young Ledwood, Cahill Ledwood, and that's where it all started off. That's how Davy started with the All Blacks, so he came from youth level, so it's great to see the trophy come back to youth level again.
And no doubt we'll see good representation from the All Blacks when this trophy is being played for at schoolboy level in the future, and hopefully the people will come back and keep coming out in memory of Davy's name.
Oh yeah, with the help of God. But it just might have given us a teaser tonight to get things rolling for the Area League next year.
And one final question, isn't it an awful pity to see, when you see a game like that this evening, to see that there's no such thing anymore as the Paddy Clabby Cup, the Joe Donnellan Cup, and now again at senior level the Davy Flaherty Cup, all over now. And what's the chances of pub soccer in Longford in the future?
Well, there's a tournament going on at the minute, but to see the Paddy Clabby ran again, I don't know. I can't see it.
But it's a big loss to the town during the summer.
It's a shame because it was a summer tournament and everybody was interested there. Like there could have been 20, 30 teams sometimes involved in the summer there, and you know it was a very good tournament.
Yeah, and one final thing to the players who turned out tonight to play in this final senior Davy Flaherty Cup, you must be very appreciative of those players.
Yeah, like fair dues to them. Like apart from it being a bit of nostalgia, us getting back together again for the first time since '97. Like, it's brilliant.
It certainly is.
Fair dues to them. They all put in the effort. Like Sunday's evening isn't an easy evening for them to get away, but they done it.
And fair dues.
And thanks very much to them.
Okay, that's it, Doc. We're finished.